The same man accused of amassing state funds is who you are begging for a backdoor interview. Liborous Oshoma is blasting the EFCC chairman, I tell you, because the way EFCC chairman made all his presentation on the viral video of how he has been inviting Yahaya Bello even to pass through back door to enter his office for interrogation. It makes people feel that this guy is not a professional, somebody that you feel he has committed an offense. You are begging him, giving him state respect. You are doing all of that. Instead of arraigning him, even to go and pick him up, you are not able to pick him. You are rather telling the public to say anywhere you see him, please let the nearest police station know or let us know. It doesn't make sense. So I'm sure Liborous Oshoma here is almost like mocking the EFCC chairman. But then let's get into the details. A lawyer, Liborous Oshoma, has aired his opinions on the present heated battle between the EFCC and the former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. It has been known over the news for quite a while now that the EFCC they are presently on a motion to arrest Yahaya Bello over an alleged 80.2 billion naira money laundering during his time in office. Liborous Oshoma found issues with the statement made by the EFCC chairman on Tuesday, where he claimed to have offered Yahaya Bello a more convenient process for questioning to give him due respect as the former governor of Kogi State. Liborous Oshoma found this statement quite disturbing as he asked, why would you be offering Yahaya Bello a backdoor interview when he was being accused of a very serious crime of money laundering? He was also baffled by the fact that the EFCC didn't make any move to arrest Yahaya Bello when he told the chairman that he was available in his village to honor the interview. So in an interview with Arise News Television, he said, you said something just now that you will be more than happy to meet Yahaya Bello in the village to interview him. The first question is, why will somebody rush to court if you know he is not in the picture of all of these issues? EFCC put Yahaya Bello in the picture by that call, asking Yahaya Bello to come and resolve some issues. This is the same man you said amassed state funds to the tune of almost $1 million, and you are asking him to call through the back door for interaction so that you people can iron it out. So once you do all of these and you are begging him to come, let us resolve the matter. The same matter you said he has taken money from the state and you are begging him to come through your back door. It doesn't make sense now. Yes, it's very, very suspicious, frankly speaking. When I personally watched that video, I knew that EFCC man is not a serious person. One, he's not a professional. Two, he is not a serious person. Three, he doesn't look like somebody anybody can fear himself in the first place. He doesn't have military or police or any form of security training. He's just there because those are the people that were appointed by tribalism, not that they are competent. That is it. So I see the point Liborous Oshoma is saying. If this man could not be arrested because he had immunity as a governor, immediately he left office, he should have been arrested when he was no longer having immunity. And number two, after all the heated attempt to pick him up and they could not, police removed all the oddlies, the security oddly that he has, leaving Yahaya Bello bare to be picked up. Still, EFCC could not pick him up, and are telling us they don't know where he is. Isn't that crazy? It doesn't make sense. So Liborous Oshoma is writing his own view, and almost half of Nigerians share the same view with Liborous Oshoma, that these guys are playing pranks with this thing. There is more that meet the eyes in this matter. These guys cannot tell us that if it is ordinary person, he didn't take the time to pick what is his name, Bobrisky, and in a matter of a week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they were done with the case. It didn't take 2 weeks to pick up what is his name, Cubana chief priest, and that guy himself just took about a day in that custody, and the next thing he pleaded not guilty, paid the bail charge, and is gone. That matter is closed. You understand? Even though they say he's going to go to court again, how many years will he continue to go to court? That case is over. So what am I trying to say? If it's ordinary person on the street, EFCC will go and do their job. But all these high-profile politicians, they can't do anything because all the problem we're having in our economy today is they are the politicians. Even the so-called dollar scarcity, exchange rate problem, they are the politicians. You can imagine the accusation on Yahaya Bello withdrawing $720,000 in a day just to pay the child school fees abroad. Meanwhile, Nigerians are looking for money they can't find it. Convert that $720,000 to naira and tell me what it is. These are not over how many billions? Eh? These are people who are stealing and they know themselves. And unfortunately, it happens to be in APC where they say no matter how big your sins are, your sins will be forgiven. Look at the arraignment of the former governor of Kano State and the national chairman of APC, Umar Ganduje. Up till now, APC is trying to fight for him. With all the corruption allegations that Kano State government has put on him, APC is trying to use the power, the federal might now to quench that matter. So the corruption in Nigeria is perpetuated by the politicians, and it's a very bad one. So Liborous Oshoma actually, I share in his own view, and a lot of people also share in his view, that these EFCC people that are playing pranks with Yahaya Bello, and they are playing pranks with almost all the high-profile political cases they have. Look at the case of the Senate chairman when he left Akwa Ibom State government, Godswill Akpabio. Up till now, the case is nowhere to be found. Look at Senator Orji's Okalo, the case is nowhere to be found. FFK had aviation matter, okay, when he was the Minister of Aviation. Where is that matter till now? Nothing. Yeah? And they're telling us they are fighting corruption. It's just something else. Let them just go and sleep. So in the comment section, somebody is saying, sometimes we are funny creatures. Learn to listen and understand people's opinion. EFCC boss is giving those incentives as a bait. These are some of the gimmicks the police use on criminals so they can come out from their hideout. Story. They can't tell me that they don't know where this man is. They can't trace him. All the DSS and police what they call it, system of tracing, they can't find it. Monitoring and tracking system, they can't find it. They can't find him. It's a story they're telling us. Not they know what they're doing. So people believe that you have to give him a bait to come out. Why would you give him a bait to come out? They saw him in his house. They saw him when he left. And so they want to tell me that Ododo is hiding him in Kogi State government house. And because Ododo has immunity, there are things that cannot be done there. That is it. So someone is saying, I'm surprised and disappointed that Oshoma, a lawyer, is making statement so myopic. To me, why can't they pick him up? Okay, it was very easy to pick up a CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. Between CBN governor Emefiele and Yahaya Bello, who is of a higher profile. So these two people have almost similar profile. But they were able to pick up Emefiele and are treating him like a rag. But they cannot pick up Yahaya Bello. What are we talking about here? And already people are blasting Liborous Oshoma here for saying all that he has said, that the EFCC chairman cannot say that. Okay, and somebody said this is no statement at all, and not all things are put mouth. Mr. Liborous should tell us what he would have done if he is in the EFCC chairman's shoe. You are off track on this. You have no point. You can't teach EFCC how to do their work. Okay, we don't hear. Look, Oshoma, you may not understand the ways of Olukoyede's EFCC logic. Bible says there is a way that seems right, but don't quote Bible there. Because he demands for it. Listen to the chairman very well and you will know why. How? Loquacious indeed. Maybe the lawyer is a confused one. What the EFCC boss did was to assure Yahaya of security and allay Yahaya's fear about any likely intimidation. He isn't convicted yet, so he must be given that privilege. Can you imagine? This Liborous Oshoma is Yahaya Bello's apologist. There is no need to engage him over this matter. He talked trash. Can you imagine? You can talk of corruption without lawyer, banker involved, or you can't talk of corruption. Everything is talking point. Is this relevant? Let us change our character towards wealth in this nation. Why is it that most Nigerians are criminally minded? Well, that is general. It has become general now. So that's exactly what is happening there. For me, EFCC is just playing pranks. That matter is not going to go anywhere because following the track record, EFCC has never won any case before. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.